Can Arsenal win the league? Will Arsenal win the league?
Can I just say something, though, Gal? One sec before you say it. Because, like I said, I mentioned we were 17 goals behind them. If we can get someone that brings another 15...
Right, I'm happy with 15.
Saka, but then you're saying no one else is going to score.
Righty, no Arsenal.
Righty,
no Arsenal player scored 10 goals last season in the Premier League.
Yeah, well,
and I think
I
think Zubomendi coming in will release Wright, which means he could score 12.
Yeah,
13. He could easily score 12.
Saka can easily score 12 as well.
You love Rice. You love Rice higher up the pitch.
I love Rice.
He has to play higher up the pitch.
Love Rice.
And Mikel Arteta knows that.
What did you say?
Or else he wouldn't sign Zubomendi.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You'll see it with Zubomendi when he comes in and takes the ball off the back.
We've already seen it.
You'll see Rice move forward into a position where he needs to be.
We've already seen it.
Anyway, will Arsenal win the league?
What do you say?
No, I don't.
Will Arsenal win the league?
I don't think it will.
No, not forget want. Will Arsenal win the league this season?
Yeah.
I'm going to say yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
I'm going with Arsenal.
Are you going for Arsenal?
Yeah.
And it's obviously...
The only thing, I go back to Liverpool. Liverpool on a bad day will still score 2 goals every game.
Yeah.
Even when Liverpool
That's
are off,
yeah.
you always think Liverpool will score 3. How many times, even the Charter Shield the weekend, you might go, Liverpool are getting... They still score 2 goals. They score 2 goals every game.
I still
so when you're scoring 2 goals on average a game or more, then that's hard to stop.
No, as good as a key, I'd still fancy...
But I just think, with all the new players come in, last year was different. I know... So if you play for Liverpool, you expect pressure.
You said Arsenal are going to win the league.
I'm going
with Arsenal, yeah, of course I am. We finished second 3 times, bro. And why should I go somewhere else?
I've predicted
and
the last 3 years. So I'm not arguing with you.
Stop predicting us. You're a jinx. Stop it, girl. We're coming second. But I think that we've added...
Arsenal, you said Liverpool before.
No.
Right, last season, 3 problems.
Just
3.
Injuries to Saka and Havertz obviously caused big problems. That's keep the players fit. But you had a problem in midfield where you got Zubomendi come in, and you had a problem up top without a presence really, and Gyökeres has come in. Does that give them the difference to win the league?
I hope so. I think so, because then, we've added to a team that I think they finished second 3 times now, and we've added goals to it now. Zubomendi, especially with that mid block, what we can't break. Zubomendi, the way I'm playing, watching how he plays, he can break through there. We've got Gyökeres, he can score a goal. But when you look at the fact that, 17 goals, what was it, Liverpool? 17 goals, we were behind them the season before, 7 against City. But defensively, we're brilliant, against both of those teams. So if we can sort that out, and this mid-block, then I'm going to go for Arsenal again. Of course I am, because to
win the league, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. Why wouldn't I?
They're stable, Arsenal, aren't they? They're quite dependable, and you think about them players coming in that they were voids last season.
What's good about as well is the renewals. Saka, good form now. He's probably going to renew. You've got Gabriel, Magalhaes, Ethan. For Berta to come in, Berta's unbelievable as well. When you meet him, he's done unbelievable business.
I said he got deals done, didn't I?
You did? Yeah, you did. I didn't believe it, but he's done the deals. He's got it done.
Do you think there was a little bit of hesitation from Mikel around Gyökeres in terms of you almost get a feeling that he's got him, and I think it's great, and I think he'll do a real good job for it. But you got the feeling that he maybe didn't quite.
Something, everybody looks at his journey up to this point and the levels and stuff like that. I think that Mikel, if you're a manager, and I don't know how many winners it is that we ain't signed a striker for, Jane, but you're going to have some apprehension about what you're thinking and what's going to happen, because obviously Sesko was in the mix as well, whether he was going to come or not. But I'm not fussed about how Mikel felt about him. Now, in fact, I'm glad that he's there. Because when you listen to Gyökeres and you listen, even Mark Robbins talking about every time he trained, what he saw from him was somebody that looked like he's in a hurry. I need to get this done. And when you look at his career with all the teams he's been with, everyone he's gone to, he's done it. He's got to that next place and scored the goals and done what he needs to do.
He's really hungry, shouldn't he?
But I think he is hungry, and he's come to the place right now where we need him. Yeah. He looks very calm. So hopefully he can be the one, because I think whether Mikel want him or not, I think that his attitude and his determination to want to do it is exactly what we need now.
I think Gyökeres, he's almost had a little bit of criticism for his journey, as if how can he be that good? Yeah. Because he was at he was at Coventry and then Sporting Lisbon is the league. When actually I think the flip side of that should be champions. That's for me that's amazing.
He's gone around the houses,
and it's almost like for everybody else, young players in the EFL thinking, okay, look the journey he's been. He struggled on loan somewhere. I think he was at Brighton, wasn't he?
No, he's at Brighton. He's struggling on at Swansea as well.
Yeah.
Brighton. Yeah. The Brighton one was...
And then he goes to Coventry, does well, then he goes now he's at Arsenal.
But before that, he went to Germany. He went to Germany, second division in Germany.
Yeah.
And again, he kind of disappeared into it, but scored goals, and then they came back, and obviously Sporting Lisbon's where it really happened for him. And, you just have to look at his journey and think to yourself, yes, this guy wants it. So he's now got to show us that he can go to that level of it now.
Yeah.
People talk about who he scores. I'm not really fussed about that.
Well, he'll get chances, right?
Absolutely. This is what, even the goal he scored the other day, Roy, it's a ball in the box. Yes, we got Kai in there as well. But there was something different about the way he arrived in there and flicked it in. It's just something that we haven't seen for a long
Aggressive,
time.
wasn't it? Righty, what does Zuber do for the midfield? Because do you think Odegaard could have given you a little bit more at the end of last season? Does that help his position within the midfield?
Well, you hope so. When you look at Zuber, and we've got to remember, when we done the finals, man, this man came on for Rodri and nothing changed, right?
Incredible.
And you watched everything about him is progressing the ball. Even when you watch him, he wins it, he gets it forward. We need that. Because we struggle. It's when you consider we haven't been beaten. We haven't been beaten by a top 6 side 2 years, right? But then we struggle against a Villa,
deep line
or the
teams,
Bournemouths and the Brentford. So we need a midfielder like him who is not afraid that he can turn, progress it through. Then you've got someone like Gyökeres who can be there as well. You've got Saka coming in.
I think it frees Rice up.
Yeah.
Well, exactly.
That's a big thing for me. Is
and then
freeing
again,
Rice
with the
up
left side, you look at like Calafiori and probably Martinelli would be there because Martinelli wants to come in. Calafiori will go outside because our left side is never activated. It's always the right side. So you've got them two. Then you've got Noni Madueke, and then you've got Miles who wants to come inside. And so you've got Madueke staying out wide. So you've got so many different ways of trying to attack a team now.
The Madueke was a bit of a strange. Do you think it's a strange one, the Madueke?
You know what? It's a strange one simply because it's another player from Chelsea for us.
Yeah.
And it's a player that Chelsea fans can take or leave. But again, I'm like, when Sterling came, I was thinking, right, he can show them now. Listen, this team wants you. And I think Madueke's in the same position. Right, they're thinking, right, yeah, man, take him. Come and show us, because he's a player who can take people out of games. He's got the pace, he's 1v1.
But he could be that surprise package, right? Sometimes a player comes in and he's under that radar and actually does...
Right.
I actually think
start, though?
going back to Zuber, right, I'm convinced now, I mean, what Arteta did, Arteta definitely stole him, didn't he?
Without a doubt, for Liverpool.
Because when he'd agreed to come to Liverpool, he said he was coming, and at the last minute, he said, I don't want to come, I want to have another year here. But Mikel Arteta's from the Basque area, isn't
Basque region,
There's no doubt he's been into him and said,
right.
we're signing Moreno this season, we'll come for you next season. The deal was done about halfway through the season. So he definitely stopped the deal. That's why Zuber didn't go to Liverpool, because I think Arteta got into him. Listen, that's just
you know what I like about our team as well, when you look at it, there's a lot of competition for places finally.
Name the starting 11, Righty, for me.
So obviously Ray, and we got Kepa as well. I'm quite pleased about that. I got him for 5 million. But then you have to look at it because we had a goalkeeper last season who he was cup tied, for fuck's sake. How's that work? So you're probably going to go. You're going to go Raya. It'd probably be Timber, Saliba, Magalhaes, and probably Miles Lewis-Skelly, Zubimendi, Declan, Odegaard, Saka, Gyökeres or Kai, I don't know who that'd be, and probably it might start with Martinelli. But I still think there's more players to come.
When you look at Liverpool's starting 11 and you look at Arsenal's starting 11, if they were both to keep the majority of their players fit all season, would you prefer Arsenal's starting 11 or Liverpool's?
What if they get Isak? You see, because
I think leave Isak out of it now.
Isak is the only centre forward I've seen in this league that's ripped our two centre.
I think just think about Isak, for me, he's a guarantee.
He frightens me.
I think he's a guarantee. I think
so if that goes,
the ones that have been signed, Šeško, Gyökeres, João Pedro, Delap, even Wirtz and sort of Ekitike are a bit sort of, you think they're going to, but I think absolutely Isak is a guarantee.
Because he's done in the Premiership.
Yeah, he's a guarantee.
Right, yeah.
He's a different level, I think.
Right, so do you think we were talking about...
Who's the best 11, sorry, just finish off. Who's the best 11? Who are you choosing? Arsenal's 11 or Liverpool's 11?
I'm choosing Arsenal's 11. How can I choose, just like Jamie would choose?
Who are you choosing? Who do you think's the best 11 there? If both teams have them... Because I think you're the two best teams.
I think just Liverpool would just have the edge in attack. I think they've probably got the better players in attack.
If Isak goes there, they've got it.
Right, see, what I was thinking about teams who win the league, and you think of sort of City and Liverpool the last few years, and I said this to you yesterday, normally they have the best player in the league. If so Salah a few times to Liverpool, Kevin De Bruyne's been at for City. And I've always felt with Arsenal, they were maybe a great attacking player short. I've always thought, could Saka even I love Saka, I think he's amazing. But
could he have dominant?
Could he be what Salah was last season?
25 goals.
Yeah, but I thought Odegaard, not last season, the year before, was very close to De Bruyne. I'm thinking, he's getting not far from the. Could one of them? Because I think that's what you would need. You'd need somebody to be the best player in the league. Do you think one of your attackers could be that man?
Yeah, you have to hope that Saka could be that man. I think that Declan Rice can be one of the best, and he's going to be a massive.
But almost be not one of the
Do you mean the outstanding?
Yeah, I feel that's what it might need to win the league.
If I have to put a mark down, it'd probably have to be on Saka to do that. You know?
Okay, Gyökeres, how many goals does he have to score in the Premier League this season to be deemed a success?
I think that if he scores 10 to 15 goals,
10
to 15 I was pitching in, obviously.
I thought
people say things like but people say things like 25.
No, I think
obviously you've got to be
low in it. 10's low, eh?
Well, you say 15 to 20, obviously, but you're talking about Premier League goals.
Premier League goals, how many does he have to get to be a success?
I'd say 15.
15.
Yeah.
15?
15 I'd take.
I think 15 is good.
Honestly, James.
I should be happy with 15.
Yeah.
I would not, but at different times. I think in this time now, our time, you have to 25.
He starts every game, 15 goals.
15 goals. If he gets 15. No, I don't want to put him under pressure and say,
a lot of goals.
20, 25.
Put him under pressure, though.
No. I think that if he can get 15 and then go from there, it'd be magnificent.
Ian Wright's bold prediction: Arsenal to win the Premier League. In the world of football, predictions can often spark heated debates and passionate discussions. This season, one voice stands out amid the chatter. Ian Wright, the former Arsenal star and beloved pundit, has boldly declared that Arsenal will clinch the Premier League title. While Wright's optimism is infectious, it has also drawn skepticism from notable figures like Gary Neville and Roy Keane, who have voiced their doubts about the Gunners' chances. Ian Wright, the optimistic Arsenal legend. Ian Wright, with his rich history at Arsenal, embodies the spirit and passion of the club. Having experienced both triumph and heartbreak during his playing days, his faith in the current squad is a testament to the progress he believes they have made under manager Mikel Arteta. Wright sees a blend of youth and experience, with players like Bukayo Saka and Martin Odegaard leading the charge. Wright's prediction is not just a wishful thinking. He has analyzed the team's performance, their tactical evolution, and the resilience they've shown in tough matches. He argues that the chemistry on the pitch is stronger than ever, making Arsenal serious contenders for the title. His unwavering support resonates with many fans who yearn for the glory days of the late 90s and early 2000s. The skeptics, Gary Neville and Roy Keane. However, not everyone shares Wright's enthusiasm. Football pundits Gary Neville and Roy Keane have raised eyebrows at his prediction. Neville, known for his analytical approach, points to the inconsistency that has plagued Arsenal in recent seasons. He emphasizes the importance of mental strength, especially during the business end of the season, and questions whether the current squad can handle the pressure. Roy Keane, a man synonymous with winning mentality, has been equally critical. His experience as a player for Manchester United gives him a unique perspective on what it takes to secure a title. Keane argues that while Arsenal has talent, they still lack the grit and determination that champions possess. His skepticism is rooted in the belief that winning the Premier League requires not just skill but also an unyielding mindset, something he fears Arsenal may not have yet cultivated. A clash of perspectives. The differing viewpoints between Wright and the skeptics highlight the beauty of football: it is unpredictable. Wright's optimism serves as a rallying cry for Arsenal supporters, igniting hope that this could be the season they reclaim their place at the top. On the other hand, Neville and Keane's cautious approach reminds fans that past disappointments can weigh heavily on a team's psyche. As the season progresses, all eyes will be on Arsenal to see if they can rise to the occasion. Will Ian Wright's prophecy come to fruition, or will the doubts of Neville and Keane prove to be justified? One thing is certain: the Premier League is as thrilling as ever, and the battle for the title promises to be fierce. In the end, predictions are part of what makes football so engaging. Whether you side with Ian Wright's unwavering belief in Arsenal's potential or resonate more with the caution of Neville and Keane, the drama of the Premier League continues to unfold. As fans, all we can do is watch, cheer, and hope for a season filled with unforgettable moments. Let the games begin.